Have you ever noticed that some people seem to have a peace that doesn't make sense? Their life isn't perfect. They still face problems. They still have bills to pay, prayers they're waiting on, and challenges they don't fully understand. Yet somehow, they walk through life with confidence instead of fear. They face uncertainty without falling apart. They experience setbacks without losing hope. What's their secret? The answer may be simpler than you think. They've learned to put God first. Not just on Sundays, not just when they're in trouble, not just when they need something, but every single day. The truth is, putting God first isn't about following a religious routine, it's about choosing who sits on the throne of your heart. And when God takes his rightful place, something powerful begins to happen. Your priorities change, your perspective changes, your decisions change, and eventually, your life begins to change. Today, we're going to explore what really happens when you put God first every day. Some of these changes are immediate, others happen slowly over time, but by the end of this video, you'll understand why putting God first may be the most important decision you ever make. Before we begin, if you're passionate about growing in your faith and strengthening your relationship with God, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to Awakened Faith, and turn on notifications so you never miss future encouragement. Now, let's begin. The first thing that happens when you put God first every day is that you gain a new sense of direction. One of the biggest struggles people face is not knowing where they're going. They chase success, they chase money, they chase approval, they chase whatever seems important in the moment. But many people eventually discover that achieving what they wanted doesn't always bring the fulfillment they expected. Why? Because purpose can never be found apart from the one who created you. When you begin each day seeking God, you start making decisions through a different lens. Instead of asking, "What do I want?" you begin asking, "What does God want?" Instead of following every opportunity, you start following God's wisdom. And little by little, your path becomes clearer. Not because God reveals your entire future at once, but because he faithfully guides your next step. The second thing that happens when you put God first is that your worries begin to lose their power. Now, this doesn't mean problems disappear, it doesn't mean life suddenly becomes easy, but it does mean you're no longer carrying life's burdens alone. Many people spend their lives trying to control everything. They worry about tomorrow, they worry about finances, they worry about relationships, they worry about things that haven't even happened yet, and that constant worry steals their peace. But when you put God first, you're constantly reminded of a powerful truth. God is in control, not you. And that's actually good news, because God's shoulders are much stronger than yours. When you bring your concerns to him daily, your heart begins to rest. The problems may still exist, but fear no longer has the final word. The third thing that happens when you put God first every day is that your character begins to change. Many people want God to change their circumstances, but often God starts by changing them. Think about it. The more time you spend with someone, the more they influence you. When you spend time with angry people, anger can rub off on you. When you spend time with negative people, negativity can influence your thinking. And when you spend time with God, his character begins shaping yours. You become more patient, more forgiving, more humble, more loving, more self-controlled. The transformation doesn't happen overnight, but over time, people start noticing something different about you. And often, the biggest changes happen inside long before they're visible on the outside. The fourth thing that happens when you put God first is that your priorities begin to align with what truly matters. Many people spend years climbing ladders only to realize they were leaning against the wrong wall. They sacrifice relationships for achievements. They sacrifice peace for possessions. They sacrifice purpose for temporary success. Then one day they realize they were chasing things that could never satisfy their soul. Putting God first helps you see life differently. You begin valuing eternal things over temporary things. You start investing in relationships. You become more generous. You become more grateful. You stop measuring your worth by what you own or what others think about you, and instead, you begin seeing yourself through God's eyes. That's a freedom many people spend their entire lives searching for. The fifth thing that happens when you put God first every day is that you become stronger during difficult seasons. Many people assume faith prevents hardship. The Bible teaches something different. Faith doesn't remove every storm, but it changes how you go through the storm. Think about Peter walking on water. As long as his focus remained on Jesus, he kept moving forward. The moment he focused entirely on the wind and waves, fear took over. The same principle applies to us today. Every day, life gives us reasons to panic. Bad news, unexpected setbacks, financial pressure, health challenges, relationship struggles. But when God remains your first priority, you develop a deeper stability. Your circumstances may shake, but your foundation remains firm. And that's because your confidence is no longer rooted in circumstances, it's rooted in God. The sixth thing that happens when you put God first every day is that you begin experiencing a deeper sense of peace. Peace is one of the most misunderstood blessings in the Christian life. Many people think peace comes from having perfect circumstances, but if that were true, almost nobody would experience peace. Biblical peace is different. It's the confidence that God is with you no matter what you're facing. It's the ability to sleep at night even when you don't have all the answers. It's trusting God when the future feels uncertain. It's knowing that even if life doesn't go according to your plan, God is still working according to His. And that kind of peace cannot be purchased. It cannot be earned. It can only be found in God's presence. The seventh thing that happens when you put God first every day is that your faith grows stronger. Faith is like a muscle. If it's never exercised, it stays weak. But every time you trust God, your faith grows. Every answered prayer strengthens your confidence. Every challenge you overcome with God's help builds spiritual maturity. Every step of obedience deepens your relationship with Him. And over time, you begin looking back and seeing evidence of God's faithfulness everywhere. You remember prayers He answered, doors He opened, protection He provided, lessons He taught. And those memories become fuel for future faith. Finally, when you put God first every day, your life begins pointing others towards Him. Whether you realize it or not, people are watching. They watch how you respond to stress. They watch how you handle disappointment. They watch how you treat people. They watch how you react when life gets difficult. And when they see genuine peace, genuine faith, and genuine hope, they begin asking questions. Not because you're perfect, but because they see something different. Your life becomes a testimony, a living example that God is real and active. And sometimes the most powerful sermon people will ever hear is the way you live. So let's remember what happens when we put God first every day. We gain direction, we worry less, our character grows, our priorities change, we become stronger during difficult seasons, we experience deeper peace, our faith becomes stronger, and our lives begin pointing others towards God. If you're feeling overwhelmed today, don't focus on changing your entire life overnight. Start with one simple decision. Put God first today. Spend time with Him, pray, read His Word, seek His guidance. Then do it again tomorrow and the next day, because small daily decisions often produce the biggest long-term transformations. Remember this, putting God first isn't about perfection, it's about priority. It's about choosing day after day to trust the one who knows you better than you know yourself. And when you do, you'll discover that God doesn't just become part of your life, He becomes the foundation of it. If this message encouraged you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Awakened Faith, and share it with someone who needs this reminder today. And before you leave, write this in the comments: God comes first. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.